My name is Ngode Fall. I'm a curator in contemporary art from Senegal, and I'm also a practicing architect and a consultant in cultural policies and strategies. My role in the Global Art and Museum project is to advise the curatorial team about the concept and the content of the exhibition. People in the advisory board, we have been invited to join this project to give insight, ideas, comments and critiques about the challenge of this project, because it's a very challenging uh, content and concept. And so the idea was to brainstorm with the curatorial team about their choices, about how to break down this huge thematic of globalization and about the possible parts of artists and artworks and different aesthetics to be selected for the project. In an exhibition about globalization and contemporary art, if I have to say what should be included, I will say all the voices of the world and the multiple point of views coming from different parts of the world. Because what we have often seen in the past when it comes to globalization is just one point of view of a person, a country or a region looking at the world through the lens of their own culture. I think the challenge for this project will be to have different perspective on globalization, because it's a very complex subject. Are we talking about globalization from an economical point of view, from an ecological point of view, from a cultural or from a political point of view, and to have all the point of views of people all around the world. So the idea is to have for this exhibition a platform that will offer different perspectives and different ways of thinking and seeing the world that we live in today. The ZKM exhibition space is quite vast. It will also be a challenge for the team to make a big exhibition in a very big space which already has a strong personality as an architecture because of its history as a building. The fact that you don't have walls, it gives you freedom, but the fact that the exhibition space is on 3 floors, it's also another challenge. How do you invite people to go up and down these 3 levels, and how do you display the exhibition? Do you make different stories, each in on one floor? That would be a more simple way, but if you want to challenge the building, how do you combine these 3 floors and just make one story, or is it a combination of stories? So it's not going to be easy. It looks very simple because it's a big space, but it won't be easy because it's on 3 different floors. For me, global, if I have to define it, well, that's very difficult. I would say when I think about the word global, I think about domino effects. Everybody and everything impacting each other. One thing is sure, there's no pure culture. Some people tend to forget it, but if we look at history, people have been traveling since they learned how to walk. Civilizations have been moving, people moving with them for different reasons, because of war, because of natural disaster, because of conquest, and because of colonization. And when people travel with their own culture, they encounter another culture and they impact each other by accident or by design. So we are all aliens in different ways. We have to accept it. And when I think of global, I think of this domino effect and this contamination wherever it comes from. And we don't have to look at this contamination in a negative way. That doesn't mean that we have to be romantic and look at it in a positive way. But when 2 people encounter each other, it's just maybe love at first sight or a struggle. But you can't get out from a relationship in the way you were before encountering the person or the culture.